Briefly mentioned in Tori's intro, I did this home exhibition in Milwaukee, and I say home because it was actually in a house. It was a house I used to live in with a friend of mine. He curated this exhibition. Yeah, and so it was just called Home, simply. So this was written for that. So this is one we can all relate to. This is called In These Walls. I hollowed out a spoon, spoke through it to you. My voice, broadcasting blips and static vinyl lips like an old Victrola, blowing heat through our home, memories through these bellies, tipsy straight whiskeys through honeys and suns. Time can blindfold my ribcage, delanguage my tongue. For all these floorboards eventually bust open, breathe, swallow, forget me. From the attic to the pantry, when the record skips the fumbling lips, the draperies bellow with ghosts, I will still echolocate your heartbeat in these walls. In these walls, the stairwell swells with silver song. My fingers tap along the railing with the spirit of Gregory Hines as pareidolia shine through the panes. I once plastered on the ceiling precisely how that easy lemon in the sky looked the night I first met you, encouraging me to catch you. I would hail it over your roof as if it was proof this is our promised land, where our holy holies and heathens can come together in a marriage of ritual, seducing tradition without judgment. Let the good regrets, the no regrets, I always get that wrong. Let the no regrets, the good feelings, and the rebuilt self-esteems relax, breathe, swallow. These walls contain moments, my moments. Like that time I was so high, my face felt like a mush of something between oatmeal and butter. How it poured into the cork-speckled bowl of the cosmos, filling in cracks with quantum abstracts, the world ceasing to stutter. Like the day I helped my roommate's cat put a mouse's life to an end, only to realize all I had done was kill the cat's best friend. It spent a week lamenting in the basement, never purred for me again, and I can't say I blame it so. Like the day I learned that Jimmy Eat World is not Earthworm Jim, and Jack said, the worms eat away, but don't worry, watch the wind. Yeah, the worms eat away, but don't worry, watch the wind. I awoke, I arose, this drowsy sleeper from the night's Plutonian shore. Skipped the Omidora, skipped the roaring deep, laid down the waltz Matilda. I know the lost Lenore's a home I'll never be, for you are with me in these walls. Life and death are in these walls. Laughing baby on a blue towel, how it melts into the mattress. Our bedroom gives birth to generations as children in the clawfoot tub slide on their soapy suds into a valley of imaginary water. Now the artist dreams with us, but the mailbox keeps half its promises. Each letter keeps asking, what is power? And so an empty mother keeps tossing them into the pink and yellow room of the ever-made bed of petrified dolls and teddy bears. She knows this is where the answer lies. She knows power is when the last act on this earth of a 5-year-old girl dying of cancer was to simply draw a butterfly taking flight from a flower. That is power. And you can still hear her fluttering in these walls. Sometimes I ramble these darkened halls wondering what it is to be my grandfather, with antique eyes, elder mind washed out by the sunlight, the colors so bright, the glint found them too precious to let go. I once spotted Grandpa's legs in the fireplace in a game of hide-and-go-seek, where my sister and I would compete against the naps that stalled our adventures, making us drunk with dreams we still don't understand. We'd let Grandpa fall asleep and then sneak back to our jungle gym fantasies, juiced up on the sandwiched eggs he let us eat for a treat while watching The Price is Right, where I would sit, puzzling over Plinko chips, and how my grandfather wound up in the fireplace when I swear I saw him go down into the cellar. I think about his journey through the crawl space, how every partition I've ever put my ear to since traces the memory of him, and that memory now climbs through these walls just as I am climbing with you. Your furnace toasts these humble toes. The vents are hoarding lost receipts. With pillows poised on our teeth, we brush beliefs with tiny feathers to rustle forth some intricate heirloom that swings from the ceiling lamps, sings obscene nursery chants, enjoys getting fatter, and then poses naked on a cake platter until it's frozen in a portrait on the family wall, prompting us to have faith in our sofa cushion forts, to put brand new skate marks on our linoleum floor, and to let the dining room dance, freeform, dizzy dishes spooling spaghetti around the sconces, those china-chipped nuances our hearts would like to know. They zip arias across the table. There is mezzo in our matzah. Stomachs listen to pasta operas just as I am listening for you, because because your voice is in these walls, so I will tear them down and take them with me. My fingers puncturing drywall, perforating whatever circumference my arms can reach. Like a wild creature, I'll run through this house, collecting ripped out slabs for the piled, wallpapered continents stacked like flapjacks, snapping off in lightning cracks as I burrow through these rooms where you are bound, trying to save you before the primordial sledgehammer condemns every piece of you to the ground. I want your splinters in my skin, your gypsum powder in my hair, want to carry it all with the nectar intact, this honeybee to a new hive, pollinating the roots, stashing fruit inside, crumpling continents between mortar and pestle, the aroma from the dust being breathed in, swallowed, stinging me, both causing and curing homesickness at the same time. I'll mix the wetness from my eyes with dirt and clay and discover it in a new home with new walls, new kitchen, second floor, clothes, sheets, bookshelves, hot chocolates, and heart beats. Let me run through those rooms, bellowing my existence. My jaw is hungry for joy, my fists for any future. I live for soft lips and laughter, for severe thunderstorm mornings and the puddles left after, for the brave words that survive seasons of lonely mutters, for stuttering brothers with shy affections, for the women who promise to love them, for the bakey-wakey munchins, the weak penny collections, and the stranger than fictions embedded in me. I will share them with you, explore them through and through, wear out my feet, walking room to room, secure within your structure, searching for treasure maps and wisdom, approaching each night like it's the first light of day. We hide and we go seek. I love how getting lost in you is the same as finding my way. The vinyl smells like peppermint. Let the record play. I curl up to the newel post, puff unswept cat hair down a flight of stairs. It drifts away like delicate years into the foyer's vast embrace. And I carry it all with me in a snow globe. And never a day goes by I don't look inside and see my stay here was exactly the length it was supposed to be. And these walls, home. Thank you very much. Sadly, I have no books with me this time, but if you come find me on Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud, YouTube, all that fun stuff, and come over and say hi if you have any questions. But thank you very much.